that they used to have dinners in there. So I will go to the manager and say, I can rent that room from you. That was my room. And Susie danced for me there too. So I would tell them, I say, well, I pay you so much a week and this is my room. So they will have the liquor, they will get the dinners and everything else. And that was my room.
So how did you make your money?
By cover charge.
Okay. So you basically said, I can guarantee an audience.
Oh, yeah. I was packed. Every weekend packed. I had guaranteed. I had 100 chairs. 100 chairs were full. Yeah, I was good. So Susie danced in there, but like I told you, people went there to be entertained. So it was fun.
And did you hire other kinds of entertainment for that?
No, just that was my room only.
That was your room.
That was my room.
And how long was your show there?
With the girls, about an hour and 10 minutes.
And what happened? There was a time people just had dinner.
Well, they stay. If they stay, they had to pay another cover charge. Okay, I had 2 shows.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, 2 shows.
Wow, 2 seatings every weekend night.
And that's in those days, I don't know if you did that, if you were too young to that, but there were a lot of restaurants that they will have dinner shows. Do you remember that? No? You're too young. So like hotels or restaurants, not just hotels or nightclubs. Like in Birmingham, there were a lot of Susie once in one of those. I don't remember the names, but it's in Birmingham. There was a nice, beautiful restaurant, and they will have dinner shows.
Birmingham, Michigan.
Yeah, it's right here. It's a beautiful area. So they will have dinner shows. Okay, dinner shows will be in between 5 and 9 o'clock, and I will do dinner shows. See, not like at 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? Dinner shows. Yeah.
So that means that like for example, sitting at 5, show at 6, and then sitting at 7,
they're coming
show
to eat
at
at
8?
5. No, they will come to eat. You have 2 shows, so you figure out the time in between, when you're going to do it, when they finish 7 o'clock or the other one 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? I don't remember the times. I only know there were 2 shows, So you have to figure out when they finish the first dinner. People go there to dinner at 5 o'clock. That's what they call dinner shows. They don't have that in Massachusetts?
I've never seen that.
No? Okay. See, that's all things that you don't even know. There was so much to give, everywhere. Not just in Michigan, but everywhere. Dinner shows were all over. They even had dinner shows for actors, that you go see a play. They call it dinner show. Yeah, it was all kinds of stuff, Now it's...
So restaurants were performance venues?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you will go to a restaurant and say, okay,
that surprises me. That's not part of my life experience.
Yeah, see, let's say I had... in fact, we had the performance arts that were in Birmingham, the young talent, young men, and they will have a regular play. Okay? So you will go to a restaurant and say, well, we're going to have the play, they say, tomorrow's night, or whatever. And then you have live actors, and doing a play while you're eating. So that's what they call dinner shows. Okay? And those things are going. They hardly anything. And I enjoy those kind of, entertainment, that you'll have. Things have changed a lot in the entertainment field. So if you've had to see entertainers, they only have like the big shows now. When you go to Vegas or you go to these places, you know what I'm talking about? But for regular people, you go to a nice place now, it's no more. It's no more there that you can go and say, okay, I'm going to go see a dinner show today, or I'm going to go see a dinner dance, And we're not talking about just dancing, belly dancing in dinner shows or like performance of the arts that you've never seen that like that. And I'm sure if you make your research in that, you'll find they were like that. Like they will have not just plays or dancing like I did, but they will have comedy. Like they will bring 2 comedians to entertain people for dinner shows. So it never was specific to go into the nightlife. You know what I'm talking about? So my nightlife was only when I travel. When I had to go to the hotel, so I do 1 show. That's what they require because they had all the entertainers besides me, like a comedian, a singer, or whatever, other things that they want to show.
So you were booked as a variety actor.
Exactly. Entertainer, yeah.
More than as a belly dancer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the main thing was the belly dancing. People want to see that dance. So I portrayed that dance for 20 minutes.
How do you know they wanted to see it?
Because they advertise it. Mm-hmm. Entertaining Amir, belly dancing. They put the belly dancing underneath. And I always put Middle Eastern dancing. Mm-hmm. So people were curious, and that's what the catch was, I think, And when they saw a beautiful girl, young girl, portrayed in this, and I looked good when I was, I looked good. I know I did, So I was a ham. Trust me. I was a ham. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You can help us. We were talking about how good you looked.
Of course I did.
And I want to know about that because one of the things that people have mentioned is that there was a certain etiquette to being a performer back then. And you know, how people carried themselves differently than other people. So can you tell me about that? What did you do to yourself? What was your image? What did you look like? Details.
Well, my image was always look gorgeous, beautiful. And I was a beautiful woman. I think I am still I.
You are. Yes.
Thank you. And I keep myself in shape. The portrayal is when you have to walk the room anyway, how you dress.
How did you dress?
I always dress with evening gowns, beautiful gowns, never cheap gowns. And I never show more than I have to. Okay? So the most I ever show most is when I was on stage. Okay? And it always was in good, taste. Yes. And I handled myself in great taste. So when people saw me, they said, "Oh wow, she's good." You know what? Everything comes from. Okay, I think I'm going there right now. When you walk a stage, okay, I don't know if you do the same, but when you walk the stage, you have to have here something that you want to feel. Okay, so when I walked the stage, I already knew what I was going to do. My feeling, my happiness, my portrayal with the audience came across. Because if you come on the stage and you don't walk the stage and work the stage, you won't have the audience. You won't, no matter how good you are and how great of a dancer you are. So your portrayal as a person and how you handle yourself on a stage and how you talk and how you walk it and how you feel it. Dancing is not just dancing. It's acting, a lot of acting. Stupid things. I don't know what I'm doing then. Okay, whatever. But you know that. So when you walk the stage, you have to walk it real good, right? You have to feel it. You have to feel here. You have to feel the music. You have to feel what you got up there. Eye contact. And that's how you portray your etiquette through the people and how you walk it and how you feel it and how you make your steps. You can make your steps very vulgar or very beautiful. It depends what you want to look, okay, and how you feel at that time. And I felt music. No matter what music you put me into it, I felt it. And people feel that when you're on a stage. They know when you're doing something you love. You can be a dancer. Be a dancer. A dancer can be a better dancer when she portrays. And if you don't portray it, it's not going to come back to you. And that's how I felt with me. I don't know if you feel that way when you're dancing. But if you don't have it, you just don't have it. You're just a dancer. You see, and when people saw me there, "Oh, she's so funny. She's so good." I made them feel good. The whole world is a stage. And when people go see you, they want to be entertained. They're there for a reason. They're not there just to be sit. They want to be part of you. And even if you just dance, without the comedy, without the talking like I did, you can still make them feel part of you. Because they want to feel that way. And I think I had